right, check. We are live from Atlanta, the home of rap, the rap capital. And I am here at Sovereign Sound Studios. It is your boy Alex Cherry with Novice Principles, as always, with some very special guests. And so, as always, I'm just going to quit talking and I'm going to let them go ahead and introduce themselves. And then we're going to get right into it.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Wi-Fi DP checking in, man. You know what's going.
What's going on, everybody? I know what's going on. It's Wi-Fi mod in this motherfucker.
My
Live and direct.
Yes, sir. So my DP, I am really happy for y'all. And I know today's special because I think y'all are dropping a project next week, right?
Yes, sir. Ski.
Okay. So what's the project called?
The project is called Rockout 3. It's a collab tape that me and DP are dropping. I'm dropping on my birthday, January 28th.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, it's coming out on the 27th, but I'm dropping it for my birthday because my birthday is the day afterward.
Okay. So how do y'all feel? How do y'all feel with, the new year being started, and just getting ready to drop, at the very top of the year?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you. One, specifically because the only thing that we've dropped since our last project on the same date last year was a 3-pack single that we dropped at the end of the year last year. And
Life's a Trip, right?
Life's a Trip.
Okay.
And I feel like it's one of the slower years we've had in music because even the year before we had a slow year. Like, to me, I feel like the last 2 years we've probably put out the least amount of content, but, we've been going through a lot more mental battles and real life trauma, life stuff that we had been having to deal with on the side. So we just been having to get through that before we feel like we could really attack the music all the way like we usually do every year. And I feel like we back in that space. So it's just very exciting to see. And it's very exciting to see the difference in how we handling being back in this space this time. You know what I'm saying?
So do you feel like that a lot of that is due to the quarantine period, with just being quarantined, being inside, but then trying to get back into real life with 2021 and 2022,
Yeah.
but it's the vibe wasn't there,
Yeah.
The vibe wasn't there.
I feel like part of it was that, but honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like quarantine wasn't really a thing that was too bad for us, but I feel like post-COVID, coming out of quarantine, it was kind of me and DP was in a little shaky kind of space as far as it's still recording though, ain't it?
No, it's still gone. It's still gone. I was just keeping the auto lock on.
But me and DP was just in a shaky space as a friendship type shit, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to figure that shit out and not let that get in the way of the business and shit, getting through that and shit. We get through that. Fucking, months later, DP's grandma's passed. So it's shit. We going through our whole shit, him having to deal with that. Goddamn. I have a relationship with his grandma as well. So it's how do I support him through this? Why this is going on? You know what I'm saying? Am I doing what he feels I should be doing to help or support him during all this, So that was a lot to really be going through while we trying to do the music and, trying to grow as grown men, you feel me? We 25, so niggas just trying to get to some bread out here.
And some bread. Yeah, I'm gonna say so. Let's take a step back. One thing that we always talk about on Novice Principles is principles.
Mm-hmm.
So DP, I'll start with you. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good right now. Appreciate it though.
For sure, man.
But DP, so what is one principle that you live by? So a mantra that you go by, that you live by every single day.
One thing I always tell myself, I know talent. I know hard work will always outbeat talent because at the end of the day, a person who has talent be feeling like everything should be given to them, but a person who feel like they got less opportunity or less favoritism in the situation, they bound to work harder. So it's just I feel like in a sense and how the energy and how the world works, it's gonna always go to the person who worked hardest. Not always, but I feel like majority of the time it be it'll go to the talent if it's favoritism in the situation. But I feel like me personally, I have to tell myself if you wake up every day and you put your mind to it, it's gonna come. It's gonna happen. Not if you just waking up thinking it's gonna happen, but you gotta apply the action to the prayer too. You can't just be praying, oh God, I want to do this, but you ain't even working towards it.
Facts.
That's like everything I tell myself. Every time I pray for something, I just make sure I start following up with the action behind it. Just like I ain't like one thing I pray for every day. Like I'm glad he said that. With, you know what I'm saying, with our friendship being was in shaky space. Like that's one thing I pray for every day. I pray every day that me and him, you know what I'm saying, stay locked in because it's like it's my boyfriend. Like that's why I always tell. Like anytime we get into it, you feel me? It just be on some
brothers.
Love, you feel me? Just
like
come from love for
brothers.
real. Like, that's all it be for real. Like we don't lost a lot of friends that ain't still here no more, and it ain't because they done died or went to jail. They just weren't meant to be in this situation with us. So it's just like me and him done been through a lot to still be here and still actually be able to, you know what I'm saying, continue to keep going. He don't lost people on his side. You know what I'm saying? I lost people on my side, but it all just came down to it. We got to keep going. We just got to keep working. So in my mind, work.
So I mean, I don't think that comes with. I think that definitely comes with like the discipline, because I think like a lot of people will, you know, talk the talk, but they won't, you know, really like walk when it's time for that. And it's just because like that discipline is not there, you know, because you can have an action all you want, but if you're not applying yourself, then what's the purpose? Like, what's the purpose? You know, and so like for y'all, like I love that you talk about the chemistry, and we talk about the Rockout series, and we talk about Life's a Trip and Thoughts in the Hills too. Like, you know, how, like, what's that relationship with y'all like, and moving into this project specifically, like what was this process like for y'all?
Well, I'd say me personally, we both like one day we just had a conversation, you know what I'm saying, as far as like what we trying to do, like what's our goal, because we never really had too many of those conversations like, bro, what you want out of it or what I want out of it. It was more so just like, we gotta make it, you feel me? And it was just like, I felt like we wasn't moving without a purpose, but we wasn't moving with a strong enough purpose, you feel me? So I just like, over time, I just felt like when we had that conversation, ever since then, we been locked in. Like, even if we miscommunicate something, it's like now our communication skills got to the point where we can fix it. And it won't just be like, bro, you should have said it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no more all that blaming. It's more so take accountability. You been messed up. You know what I'm saying? Take accountability. Come on, we still got to keep this going. Like, you feel me? Like, that's how we look at it now. It's just like, we ain't depend on each other to make it, but we depend on each other to hold each other accountable to play your part, because that play a part in us making it together.
Yeah.
We ain't depend on each other to do this and do this and do this, but it's like, if you do that and I do this, how can we lose? You feel me? That's how I look at it now. It's just like, bro, in a sense, I can't say this in the beginning. I felt like I was depending on him to do certain things, not saying that he couldn't do it for me, but it was just like, it's my dream too at the end of the day. So like I had to put more into what I wanted to do. You feel me? Like, not saying he don't want to see me win, because he do, but it's like, if this what I chose to wake up to do, I gotta put more in that. You know what I'm saying? He can't want it more than me. You feel me? That's just how. So now that we both at that level where it's just like, regardless, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go get it. Regardless if he couldn't be somewhere, like if we had like, say when we had the interview today and one person come, we still got, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna speak for both, you know what I'm saying, both sides. Like, much like he's still here. We just trying to make sure we just keep each other in the loop of everything that's going on now, and not just moving off self. Because we all got our self individual goals that we want to accomplish, but we still at the end of the day got a team goal that we started with from the get go. You feel me? Like, that's why I always tell them, bro, it don't matter who make it first. You feel me? If it's really a true, you know, team, whoever make it first, we both made it.
Yeah, and I love that.
Gotta keep playing their part.
Yeah, I love that, because, you know, and for DP, for you as an artist, like, you know, a lot of the attention is going to first be on you, because you're, you know, an artist,
Right.
and as a recording artist. And so, you know, like everybody wants to talk about, you know, artists need to drop more music, this and that. But it's like, you've been trying to find your sound. And so as you're coming up, like you're working with Ahmad, and Ahmad as a producer, like, you know, you're doing your thing, but it's like you're coming up with a specific artist. And so as his fan base is growing, your fan base is growing too. And that's what I love. Like, I love that. Like,
and I can't lie, that's one thing you just said. I can honestly say I think we found it. You just spoke on finding his sound. And I think I figured out all sides of DP. And I figured out what I want to bring out of him too. And I feel like Rockout 3 is the energy people want to get from DP. And I feel like this was the best we've ever executed it. You know what I'm saying? Or saw a vision and, like, you know, for a project, and really brought the sound thoroughly through. Like I was telling you earlier when we were shooting, like, this is the first project I feel like when you see that cover and you hear that first song, you get it. You know what I'm saying? Off rip. Like, you get exactly
the cover is hard.
Where the shit came
the cover
from,
is
what
very
vibe
hard.
we on. You feel me? Like, you get it. Like, you get how hard, why we went so hard like that. Like, you get it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's gonna play a big role in the reception. You know,
I agree, and I think the Rockout series has a very unique sound, and it speaks more to rock being infused with hip hop. But it's like, Ahmad, for you as a producer, like the sound that you created is very unique, and it speaks very much to how you have like a certain lifestyle. So
facts.
like I think like that plays a big portion into like how DP is coming up as well.
Right.
And as you coming up as a producer too.
Yeah.
Like, and I think this project speaks specifically to, what DP can contribute and what you can contribute. So
Right.
everybody's like damn.
Yeah.
Like damn. And I'm saying you produce every single song in this project, is that right?
Yeah. And I produce and it's ironic because the only other producers on here with me is producers who not from here.
Okay.
Cartier Curry, Sandman, Mayday, he's from Bermuda.
Mhm.
Cartier Curry and Sandman, they from Boston. Project is the only Atlanta nigga I got beats on that project. I mean, yeah, it's on there with.
Okay.
And Black Card.
Black Car?
Yep.
Okay. So let's talk a little Y5. Like, how did the name come about? What's the origin story of Y5?
All right, well, people always ask us, like, is it a gang? But it's like, it's not a gang. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? Color-wise, it's really all brotherhood for real. Like, it came from one of my cousins who passed away that was really close to me and him, and that was his nickname. So it's just like, we just turned into a family thing just to keep the name going. Like, you feel me? That's why we still both got our names incorporated into the Wi-Fi. Like, everybody at Wi-Fi, like, you know what I'm saying? Your name afterwards. So it's like, it ain't just Wi-Fi and like, you feel me? Like, everybody their name incorporated. Like, if he ever had a relationship with you, you know what I'm saying? That's how we really built it. Like, it really just based off just love for real. Like,
Love.
you know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with no colors, you know what I'm saying? It's all love. You feel me? It's all love.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the project. What is y'all's favorite song? Or, well, I start. How would y'all describe this project as compared to the other ones?
Hey, listen, this one is very eclectic. That shit is for the rock stars and for the rock stars only.
Okay.
The new age rock stars too, I feel like us, we growing in a space too, like when we getting older. Like we getting to be the older people, you know what I'm saying? We not like the youth no more.
Yeah.
I feel like this one still touch the youth, like this they sound, this they wave, this they energy. Like,
Okay.
we on a frequency with this one, but we coming, you know what I'm saying? Lyrically, he coming our way. Like, being grown, we talking about the shit we on,
Man.
vibey, wavy shit in there. Like, that shit, I don't know. I just feel like that shit top tier, even down to the sample, like the used to know sample. Crazy.
Man.
Crazy. I feel like, for me, these are some of the best beats that I have out. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So, DP, for you, like, what are you most proud of about this project?
Me personally, I'm most proud about, like, how we sacrificed to get it done. Like, all the other times, I ain't gonna say we didn't take sacrifices, but this time, we really took some sacrifices. Like, it wasn't like, oh, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Like, it was real deal, like, all right, this is what I gotta do. But as soon as I leave, I'm coming straight there. Like, it was more so like, we ain't make no excuses for this take. Like, everything we wanted to get done, you know what I'm saying? We made sure we got it done. Whether it was having to get something paid for, whether having to get this feature or be here at this time, you know what I'm saying? We had to make sure we got it done. So, like, this project, for me, the main word I like to use is, like, we made sure we were prepared this time. Like,
Okay.
The preparation was, like, you know what I'm saying? In my eyes, was like, it is top tier. Like, as much as it ever been to me. Like, we, you know what I'm saying, got merch coming, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying? Merch
okay.
coming up. He got his own
I ain't
merch
even
coming
show
up.
you the
We gotta
merch.
collect. Like, it's a lot. We got like,
Merch is
you know what I'm saying?
ridiculous.
Oh, yeah,
Merch
we
is
gotta see
crazy.
that. We
Just
definitely
know,
gotta see
just
that.
know, I'm trying to tell you. Bro. We are taking the city by storm. Whichever way you fuck with this shit.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with the music, you might fuck with the clothes.
Yeah.
You fuck with the clothes, okay. You might get into the music.
That's
like,
hard.
You know?
And
Like,
I think that speaks like a lot to how y'all talked about Y5 and it being all love, but it's like expanding the brand itself and like y'all trying to take over the city in multiple facets, like becoming a global thing. I think that's important. I think it's important, especially for recording artists as yourselves, to really like tap into other like markets behind the same brand.
Yep.
So it's like you said, like people finna fuck with you for the clothes. They gonna listen to your music.
Right.
People fuck with the music. They gonna listen to they gonna wear the clothes.
Right,
so
man.
you
And
know,
then, you feel me? When we got them doing both. Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah,
Let's go. We gotta
worldwide.
listen to the music and they wearing it. Let's go.
So, we talked about the city, like for y'all, like what does it mean to, like be in Atlanta, be from Atlanta, like really be, call this city home? Like what does it mean for y'all?
I definitely say like nigga take that with a bunch of pride, cause a lot of the top artists from the game in the past, shit, you can go back for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Then I mean, you can go 1 decade, you can go 2 decades, like however far you really fuck with this type of shit. But nigga gotta take that with pride, cause shit, we leading in the industry right now, and even with like Free Slime and the whole YSL, you feel me? But even with them being locked up, it's like shit. It feel like the city on crutches right now a little bit. I tell people all the time like this shit wide open, like it's a whole lane of music being unfulfilled right now.
It is.
So with it being wide open, it's either somebody gonna fulfill that vibe of music or a new vibe gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? And I also have been telling niggas like we in that age where like all of the greats that we looked up to while they was doing shit when we were younger and shit, like they moving in their retirement phase, So there's new superstars, there's new idols, there's new people to look up to coming out every day, and it's like that time, like, so I've just been pushing like, yo, let's push through. It's that push through period. Like if you push through in this period, you know what I'm saying, you start entering the game of who can last the longest at this point,
Yes, DP.
All right, so being from Atlanta, it's just like the culture is so strong. Like you can tell the difference from somebody who really from Atlanta for real and who's not, because it's like you can't deny it. Like when you see it, like anywhere you go, like you go out of town somewhere, somebody gonna automatically say you gotta be from Atlanta. Like I can just hear it in your voice, I can hear how you talk. So it's just like to be from here. It's like I don't even look at the bad shit that go on, because like that shit go on everywhere. You feel me? I ain't looking at my city just because some shit happened. Oh, it's a bad city. Because at the end of the day, like everybody's city got good sides to it. So like he say, like if you however far you want to go back, like how much you fuck with the South music, like it's rappers from all kind of time periods. Like even back in the day, like whatever style music you fuck with, it's rappers from all different styles that come with it. It's from other cities and states too, but I just feel like Atlanta is different. Like you hear so many people like, I want to move to Atlanta, but it's like
it's more than the music, and like y'all are people too, but because y'all are recording artists, every time somebody see y'all, first thing or second thing they gonna ask y'all is about the music, like what y'all like, what's dropping, shit like that. But y'all are humans too, like y'all got feelings, y'all have
niggas going through shit,
y'all going through a lot,
and all type of shit.
Yeah, bro, and that's my thing. Like so for y'all, how's y'all's mental health? Like leading up to this project, like how are both of y'all feeling, like mentally?
I say I'll go first. I'm gonna let DP go second. I would say my mental health is probably in like the best state it's been my whole life, cause like all my relationships that I care about are in like the right spaces, you know what I'm saying, and they understand where I'm at and like and how how I'm trying to attack this shit for myself and how I'm trying to attack this shit for us. So it's all clarity and movement, and so shit is all free willing, you know what I'm saying? It's all about shit, niggas can do whatever, you know what I'm saying? Not stepping on their toes, niggas don't feel no type of way. So I just, right now, it's just like I said, man, this shit is just like the initiation, bro. And it's like a nigga excited as ever, because we've been waiting so long to get to this point, not knowing it was this point. For real. You know what I'm saying? We looking for something else, but it's like, it's this point right here that we waiting on.
Yeah.
Because from here we know it's like, we can do whatever.
It's up.
We can do whatever.
It's up. Yeah. DP, how about you?
Man, it's like everything from the last 2 years, like it just made me like so much of a better person, like overall, like even with my friendships, music, you know what I'm saying, family members, just like everything just made sense. Like for at least about a year, I'd say about a year strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was depressed for a year. Like I ain't even, like I couldn't make no music. I wasn't in the studio for real. Like I wasn't dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying? My money was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a band. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit wasn't really how I wanted to look for real. Like it took me a whole year to just really just lock in and just really just figure out what I needed to do, who I was. You know what I'm saying? As a person, what I wanted out of life, not just what I got going on. You know what I'm saying? Like what in my friendships matter and what don't matter. Who really supposed to be here, who not supposed to be here. You feel me? Like not tripping by who ain't here no more. You know what I'm saying? Just like shit like that. Like I can't trip. Like I just
we definitely did a lot of relationship checking, like friendship checking these past year for real. Cause like nigga got it. Like I said, bro, we getting too old. Like nigga got to keep it real.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas gotta understand what they're around for, and I gotta understand what you around for. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if I don't, shit, we gotta figure it out. Cause I ain't gonna lie, it ain't no time for them lingering.
Yeah, we getting
right
old.
now.
We getting too old, and I think it's like not wanting because you have a goal set out for yourself, and like you know where you want to go. So like. You're at the point to where now you're not finna let nobody, let nobody hold y'all back. You know, you gotta control what you can control.
No show.
Facts. No, that's facts.
One monkey don't stop. No show. I tell DP this all the time. I said, bro, we had this conversation all the time, nigga. If I quit today, boy, your ass better not stop, cause I quit, nigga. You feel me?
Yeah.
Stop, cause you wanna stop. If you wanna stop, nigga, and vice versa. Shit, he quit, nigga. You better keep going too.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, cause at the end of the day, bro, this shit gotta keep going. This shit keep going. Whether, you know what I'm saying? This shit bigger than us. We looking at it like it's bigger than us. So it's like this shit gonna keep going with or without us.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, shit, it's up to you. You know?
Yeah, it's like my whole thing. I think something I just really just put into perspective. It was like so many people want to be a part of a team, but it's just like. Team is like, you feel me? I feel like that shit just mean contribution, like, you feel me? Because it's just like, if you're a team, like, that's just like, it's like you help each other win, like, but it's like, you got some folks who just want to be there for the benefits, but it's just like, you don't get no benefits if you don't put no work in. You feel me? Most people think just because they've been around for some amount of years that they automatically entitled to whatever happened. It's on the good side, but it's just like when the bad side come around, nobody looks for you to be Superman because at the end of the day, it's nothing that somebody really other can do. They can fix something personal that you got going on, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really there for real. But when you think when the shit going good and we all outside with so and so, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody want to be around for the celebration.
Everybody want to come outside, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to pop outside, but it's just like where y'all be at when we be grinding. You know what I'm saying? We ain't no type of, we ain't asking about for no money, none of that. All we ask for, you say you fuck with that.
Nigga ain't even asking for nothing, bro. Like we not asking for shit. Like, we know that.
Like we know
we believe in this shit. You know what I'm saying? And we are the people depending on making this shit happen. We're not asking a nigga to do nothing for us.
Nothing.
All we asking is to contribute where you can.
You feel me?
If you gonna be around like you us.
No cap. And they just
or if you want to receive benefits like you us, like
and throw around Wi-Fi.
You know what I'm saying? Contribute where you can. But otherwise, it's like shit.
What you around for?
You just around.
You feel
like,
me? Just like you gonna
it's a lot of niggas I could bring just around. It's a lot of niggas I would have rather just brought around.
You feel me? If I just wanted somebody to be like, you know how
if I just wanted somebody to be around and get access to the shit I got.
Come on, man. Like, it's so many people you can just go call. Like, even what you do, bro, I know you goddamn be having folks goddamn, you know what I'm saying? They want, bro, one, you already know goddamn, they'll push something. You want to tell them they gonna be happy here. They gonna sit right next to you.
Oh, for sure.
That shit be vice versa, but I be trying to tell folks all the time, like, bro, we don't look at nobody unless, like, bro, everything that people do, bro, we feel like that shit play a major part.
It's a purpose. At the end of the day,
one thing we know, at the end of the day, a nigga didn't even have to do it.
Yeah, like people be looking at it like a hierarchy type of thing. Like, oh, you and DP are the top two, so y'all had to say something. But it's like, with us, nigga, we all the same. Cause shit, like, regardless of how much me and DP got to pull as the superstars on the team, if we put it in a basketball perspective, nigga, everybody got to play a role. Everybody role matter. The nigga who just go get boards and the nigga who goddamn getting all the boards and the scrap rebounds and extra lays and shit, his buckets matter.
That shit
you get 10 of them bitches, we probably blowing somebody out. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference. It ain't in what me and DP do, is what everybody else who we bring to be a part of this team can contribute and how much of a vital asset they can be. And that'll define how far we can really go. You know what I'm saying? Because me and DP, together, we can only scrape the border.
Yeah.
In my eyes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody needs like, you know, help from different facets. And I think it's understanding. It's like when you need that help and support in those other areas, because y'all are focused on the music,
right?
Like, and so you know,
it's not necessarily money. You know what I'm saying?
No, Like, it's not money. We're not talking about
money. It's a lot of other things.
A lot of things to create, like the creativity things, like, you know, whether y'all need help in just like the music y'all are dropping, because y'all are gonna want to get, you know, opinions from certain people. but it's like it's a lot that goes into that
Right.
that I don't think people understand. That it's we ain't talking about money. We ain't
That's why I
talking about money.
say, because really
But, yeah.
speaking, if you want to think about it, like right now we in the best financial space we've been.
That's great. Yes,
So it's
I love
like
that.
shit.
I love that.
We still need shit, and it's not that.
Mhm.
You get what I'm saying? That's what we saying. Like with us being in the best financial standing, we still understand it's not that we need. You know what I'm saying? We still have problems with videographers about videos and shit. And,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Cover arts and shit like that. Like
Maybe the little
it's just
shit,
little
bro.
shit. Like bro, it's a lot of little shit. Like that's why I'm saying we not asking the nigga to bring no bread, nigga. We not asking nigga for nothing.
It's like
just
trying to
come do
find.
something.
Yeah, it's like trying to find people who see the
You
vision.
feel me?
It's like because while you're coming up, I think one thing is like trying to find people who see the vision. So
Yeah,
it's
because
like
I want to
they-
understand. I want to understand your vision.
Yeah.
And I want to show you how, if our paths meet, where we could help each other out, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me?
No, yeah. So wrapping up the project, when the project drops, what do y'all want the people to feel? Like, what do y'all want people to feel, and what are y'all proud of most about this project?
I want them to feel like, I feel like this project should make you feel like, bro, I cannot sit my ass down listening to this shit. Like, I have to
So it's for
do
outside.
some kind of movement. Like, I have to be dancing something like turnt. Like, this shit is like turnt vibe.
Definitely
Like,
some
we
outside
turnt.
shit.
Turnt. Like, we turnt.
Yeah, I'm gonna say we was listening to it while we was doing the shoot. That shit's hard. That shit's very hard.
Appreciate it, bro.
And the
Very
thing I'm
hard.
probably most proud of about this project is, I ain't gonna lie, that cover, bro. That cover,
beast.
bro. That
Cover
cover
beast.
is crazy.
Yeah, man.
Like,
Shouts out to TJ, man. TJ.
shout out to TJ.
Yeah,
He really
TJ, you did
executed
that, bro.
shit like
You did that. The
crazy.
cover art is crazy. Having a mod come up the way he is on the guitar, bro. That shit is
Like, that
hard.
shit perfect, bro. Like,
Like-
I feel like the whole rollout, really, like, I'm most proud of the whole rollout. And, like, because I feel like it all hit the way I felt like it was supposed to hit.
Mhm.
Like, the way I needed them to feel it.
yeah.
I feel like all of it is hitting on all ends. So it's like, I'm proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Even more than the music, because I know the music is good. So I feel like if all this shit come, like, they have no choice but to goddamn go give it a
Yeah,
listen.
yeah.
If you really listening, like, shit, you gonna fuck with that shit.
And you see it because y'all are giving this project like more of a push than the other ones.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's literally y'all making a statement that this project is undeniable. Rockout 3 is a project that if you're not listening to, you tripping.
Tripping.
And I can personally say on here that if y'all aren't listening to it, y'all are definitely tripping because that shit's hard as fuck.
Feel me?
And so it's like people like y'all are basically telling people this is the one. And I think that's gonna be the reception that it gets when people start seeing y'all really pushing it next week. Like everybody gonna see like, okay, cool, like we have no choice but to tap it.
Right.
And I think that's how y'all feel about it.
Right.
Feel me?
Some kind of way. Like, some kind of way.
And it's just like from like this tape, bro. Like I feel like he said, it's so many ways you can fuck with it. Like we came with it. Like this time we ain't just come with it. Like he said, just on a music tip. Like if you fuck with it, like you know what I'm saying, like. You know what I'm saying? That's his shit, like fast shit. Like you got there, like he got his own crowd. Every time he come outside, you know what I'm saying? Somebody asking him what he got on. You feel me? So it's just like we got people like if you want to fuck with the clothes shit or the shit. Like you say, like me personally, I don't take this shit personally because I know how this shit go. You got people that still don't even like the people that's top 3 in the game. Like we can say fuck top 3. We can say that then probably whoever that somebody of your hardest artist is in the game right now is somebody in the world who don't fuck with it. So it's like me personally, I can't take that personally.
Facts.
You feel me? It's just like somewhere in there. If it's the right shit, I can learn from what they saying. But I know when somebody really telling me goddamn some shit that's really criticizing me on some like this you can do to get better, and somebody who's just like
hating.
you know what I'm saying? It's a difference. You can tell the difference, bro.
Yeah.
So like I don't really like never take it personal, like because at the end of the day, like if I'm in the booth, like I done made a goddamn 300-400 songs, like but still to this day, if I say some shit that we feel like I ain't even say we, because sometimes I feel like this shit might be hard, but if I feel like that shit ain't it, I don't never get mad, be like damn, bro, hell nah, I'm finna keep this shit, like you know what I'm saying? I'd be like if you got a line, like you feel me, what's up, like. And I will say, like, it's been plenty of time where, you know what I'm saying, he done gave me a line, I got stuck, you feel me, like, you know what I'm saying, or we done been in there, we hear the beat, he might find a flow that's hard, you know what I'm saying, off the rip, like, bam, like, I'll bet we going with that. Because, like, at the end of the day, like we say, we're trying to win. It ain't really all about, like, the pride, that's out the window, that's out the side, like, all that, like, you know what I'm saying, you can't If you have them pride about stuff like that, you not gonna win. Like, you feel me? You can't be mad. Like, this a nigga, what I'm saying, we been here working through, we don't put in the same, like, and it's crazy because at this point, we probably don't put in the, give my hours, like,
10,000 hours.
Like, it's hours in this shit for real. I can't even lie to you.
Nigga be talking about it take 10,000 hours to master this shit. I'm
bro.
putting this on God with
Real deal. Like,
you
I'm
can't
talking
hear
10,000 hours.
Waking up, going to sleep in the studio for real. No job. We real deal. This, like, for the first part, first 1-2 years of this shit, man, I'm telling you. Waking up, going to sleep in the studio every day, bro. Like, real deal. Anytime we can get, sometimes we ain't even got a session. We might just pull up to the studio, hope somebody don't come to their session. Going to their shit, using their time. Like, that's how bad we wanted this shit. Like,
run it up.
Like, I remember one time, he'll tell you this shit. I had a session, it was toward the end. I had just started the song. Literally, I was on the like the first line of the song. Dude came in, he was like, y'all got 5 minutes, wrap it up. That's when we was at 12. I made a song in 5 minutes, the song called 5 Minute Drill. It never dropped because it wasn't no song that I want to drop because I ain't really actually get a chance to put everything. But it's like, we don't really like the song hard. Like 5 minutes, like real deal, a 2-verse song. Like,
I love that.
In 5 minutes,
I
like,
love
it was
that.
like, and it's so crazy, like, and I gotta give him his credit too. You gotta think about, like, in 5 minutes, we was able to make the song, and he was able to mix it, you know what I'm saying, mix and master this shit within 5 minutes for us to hear it out loud before we leave. So think about that. In 5 minutes, me and him was able to make the whole song, and he was able to mix and master shit in 5 minutes before we had to leave.
Oh yeah, we gotta hear that.
So they just show you how much we worked
hear
those in year 1 and 2. So they can only just tell you how hard we work now. Like, we really waking up, sleeping in the studio every day with some of the biggest stars that's big now. Like, they'll vouch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't real deal, like, waking up, I can't even lie to you, like, real deal. Like, being there motherfucking 2-3 days straight, our folks calling us, like, where y'all at? They think we outside doing some bullshit. We locked in.
In the studio.
Like, we locked in on Christmas, birthdays, anytime we leave, any occasion,
bullshit.
any event,
I kid you not.
we spent
The
everybody's
first 3
birthday.
years, the first 3 years, bro.
Everybody's birthday celebration.
We
studio.
went every day of the year in the studio. I don't give a fuck what holiday it was.
We ain't missing no holidays.
I don't give a fuck what holiday it was. Christmas,
y'all was in the studio.
Birthday, bro. We put it to the studio. Our night ended at the studio.
We kicking with our family during the daytime. You know what I'm saying? Cause we gotta show love.
Go see everybody.
Yeah.
After that, we in the studio. We vibed out. We chilled.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody pushing. It was like our first 2 years going to the studio. We had everybody in the studio. Like, you feel me? Like, even people who got them rap to this day. Like, we showed. We really like. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna put no names out there. But we really gave a lot of niggas the formula since day one with this shit. Like,
I love that.
You, like,
yeah, talk your shit.
We love with this shit since day one, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, we never held nuts on nobody. It's so many people that if we would have did that shit for ourselves, we'd probably be nagging and say where they at. We'd probably be bigger than them, but just because we got a bigger vision for this shit and we knew we was more shit we want to do this
y'all
shit.
Understand the
we
process.
Understand the process of this shit. We let them go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, shine. It's so
the
crazy.
Crazy
Some
part is, fuck knowing the process. Niggas down there, we like so in love with the process.
Niggas love with this shit.
It's like trying not to be over in love with that shit, you know, because if you get over in love with it, you like then get complacent.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
we move like
that's why I feel like this project is so important, because it's like you understand we in love with the process. You understand that we is trying to push forward a different kind of way. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like this project just helps everybody understand like where we at. You know what I'm saying? Mentally, and you know, even togetherness and how we are even as a crew and shit like that. That's why even like interviews like this, you know what I'm saying, be so good, because like I was telling him, it's like, shit, you asking questions like I know niggas been wanting to ask. It's just like, it ain't like
of course, appreciate y'all.
Conversations. It's just we ain't been outside to have them conversations.
To have the chance.
So locked in, you know what I'm saying? It really don't matter in our mind. Like shit, as long as we know, like you know, when the conversation happened. But shit, we trying to push forward right now. Like,
exactly. And that's the thing, you know, I think, you know, it's one, understand the process, and like everything takes time, especially being a creative, like, you know, for y'all being creatives and, you know, all of us being creatives. I feel like we all have our own formulas for doing things, and it's like we all have to understand our own process. And it's like the people who are going to last and the people who are going to be around for forever are the people who take their time and know that's like, you know, when it's time.
Right.
And I think y'all understand. I think y'all know that it's time for Rockout 3 to drop, which is why it's coming out, you know, next week. And so for y'all, you know, my final question is like, what advice would you give to creatives, you know, in y'all space, you know, who might see what y'all are doing and, you know, kind of want to be where y'all are at, or, you know, like are still coming up, you know, on the outside looking in?
I would say try. If you want to do this shit, try it all so you
Yeah.
understand all the perspectives. Just
Shit.
for me. Just
Yeah,
from a
shit.
nigga, from my standpoint, I've tried everything in the
Mhm.
music at this point.
Sure.
And have been doing it at a high level.
Right.
If you ask me, like, you know, to a certain extent.
I vouch.
But they gave me a different perspective on a lot of things in music, and it made me goddamn grateful for a lot of different people in different positions, and really every position, like that whole team shit that we were saying about,
Mhm.
you know, different players and their roles, da 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 da. Like, shit, me being an engineer made me respect engineers a different kind of way. Like, before I got into music, I seen a nigga kick 5 engineers out in one session.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's my man.
It be like that.
He's not no small time artist. He's a 150, 200K artist.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna put his name out there, but you know what I'm saying? I seen this shit. I done seen artists disrespect engineers, and you know, despite like, yo, you really wildin', like this is the nigga who really got control of your shit. Like,
Yeah.
damn near. Like, he could really fuck your whole shit up.
Yeah. It's like understanding, you know, playing a role.
Yeah.
Right.
Playing
So
a role.
it's like, if you a young nigga, you want to do this shit, I feel like you gotta understand all the perspectives before you understand what you truly want. And once you figure out what you truly want, take your time, because music gonna be here forever.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? There's no rush. Like, it's no rush. And because your first important drop, even if you want to be an artist, you know what I'm saying, your first, or anything you do, your first drop of anything is going to get the most attention, because everybody's first impression of what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to support it off the simple fact of how much they fuck with you.
Yep.
But after that, it becomes like, that's when the game start. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Agreed.
and if you either came with a game plan or you didn't. And you know how that go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, take your time so you can really do it how you want to do it. Like, do it how you want to do it if you're going to do it, and do it all the way.
Mhm.
Shortchange yourself, because you're going to get what you put in.
Real. DP, did you have any advice?
Yeah, man. I just say like you say, bro. Don't, like, you know what I'm saying. Don't put yourself in the box with this shit, man. Like, there's so many ways you can go with this shit. You might have wanted to start out doing some other shit, but it's just like you probably came across some other shit in the shit that's probably goddamn put you on a higher level than you thought you'd be. And it's like sometimes, bro, folks goddamn like they don't be goddamn seeing this shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know a few people goddamn they were doing some shit, it was working for them. And they goddamn went and tried to do some other shit on some pride shit, not like, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you trying to tell them, like, bro, come on, you tripping, like, they what they love.
You gotta get them
at,
folks
you
right.
feel me?
Yeah, get them
so
right.
So, like, for me personally, bro, like, whatever you want to do, bro, stay locked in with that shit, but don't let nothing discourage you, bro. And it's like, don't look at this goddamn, like, don't be just only looking for the big wins. You gotta love the small wins, too, because, like, that shit add up, you feel me?
They do.
Like, we always open, like, they ain't gonna say we enjoy just as, like, just in general speaking, like.
That's one thing
like,
I would say, too, like, boy, like, when you going through these moments, like, because I know this shit so fast, like, you could be around so much shit so quick. And so much shit.
It's the fast life. It's the
bro,
fast
like,
life.
Like,
really
like
embrace them moments, bro, because like them is, if you don't embrace it, like, you don't allow yourself to be inspired by it. You know what I'm saying? And this shit is all about inspiration. And we even realize, like, we did so much shit in goddamn, man, 3-4 years, man. I feel like we should be so much more inspired.
Agree.
But, you know, shit happened for a reason, you feel me, at the same time. But it's like, shit, I know for a fact, like, in certain moments, like, man, I would have just, like, ooh, I wish I could have just embraced that a little bit better. Like, that would have been crazy. Like, that would have been some good shit, you know what I'm saying? Just be indulged in.
Yeah. So, man, DP, Mod, I appreciate y'all for stopping by Novice Principles. For real, did y'all have any last words, you know, before we ended this phenomenal interview? Did you have any last words?
Yeah, man, all I'm gonna say is, you know what I'm saying? Tune in, man. All I'm gonna say is, bro, I'm letting you know now what day is.
Today's
Saturday,
21st.
Man, January 21st, 2023, man. All I'm telling you is remember this shit, man. I'm telling you. Tune the fuck in, because I'm telling you. The bus only got so many seats on it. You feel
That's
me?
a quote right there.
When that motherfucker fill up,
Quote right
and that
there.
motherfucker take off, and the only crazy thing is, we don't get on any, but we ain't talking about slow, but we talking about frizzle. When that motherfucker take off, that motherfucker get in the air. I'm telling you, that shit get elevated. We tried to tell you, that's all I'm saying. Like, we ain't forcing nobody to fuck with this shit. Like, we ain't forcing nobody to listen to this shit. All we telling them, bro, tune the fuck in. I promise you. From this shit, you gonna find something you fuck with. I'm telling you, tune the fuck in, man. That's
Fuck
all
with
I'm
that.
saying.
Fuck with that. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Mod.
All I'm gonna say is, I'm pick back kind of off of what he said. Like, you see this shit? If you know us, and you just know how we are and shit like that, and you see what's going on right now, bro. If you're not getting in right now, I ain't gonna lie, you're losing it. This shit gonna cost you on the back end, bro.
It's gonna
That's
cost
all
you.
I'ma
It's
say.
gonna cost you.
That's all I'm gonna say, cause this shit, January 27th, it's on.
Sir.
That's all I can say.
Do the day.
It's on.
Yes,
6
sir.
days now. Y'all do the math. Y'all know what that is.
Yes, sir. Well, by the time this drop, you know, it might be the day before, might be after. But either way, you're going to listen to a great conversation. You're going to listen to an even better project. I promise y'all, if y'all not listening to Rockout 3 by the time y'all even finish this interview, then y'all are bugging the fuck out.
Tell you, man.
So,
Take
as
it down,
always, my DP, appreciate y'all once again. It is
Appreciate you,
the
man.
boy, the
Yeah.
kid, Alex Cherry with Novice Principles. And as always, we'll see y'all next time.
You feel me?